So come closer, Joe.
Hey
We're
guys.
back. We're back at the van. It is still really, really hot, but we just wanted to put a few things in here and check some ideas that we had. So first of all, I'm going to turn this around and show you what we've done. So this is, let me get up here. This is going to be where we put our refrigerator cooler, the electric cooler that we got. It will sit on this countertop, and we've got two strong legs that's holding it up, and then this side there's a no slide here, and the refrigerator or the cooler is so heavy, especially on this end because of the compressor, it'll hold this down. Now it's not something we leave up permanently. We always take it down and put, or we will take it down.
While we're traveling.
And yeah, while we're driving. Then, whoops, sorry about that. I found these plastic drawers that fit perfectly. It took forever to find something 12 inches wide. And this is exactly 12 inches wide. So
no space wasted.
yeah, that gives us more storage. I have 4, but the 4th one won't fit. It's just a little bit too tall. So we'll use the 4th one somewhere else. For sure we'll be able to use it. Okay, so let me explain a little bit what we're doing here. So we're trying to make a table that will go between our bench and our counter, that we can sit at and have dinner or play games or, get on our computers if the weather's yucky outside. So we're hoping to use a board that'll slide out under the mattress. Something that'll slide out of here, come out, and then we have a leg for it, and it will be our table. So one person can sit here on the bench, and the other person will sit here where I'm standing. We have a folding chair to put there. So we've tried it with just the board. That dark brown one is the board that's going to be the table. It's the same board as the one we have under the refrigerator. We just cut it to the refrigerator one to be shorter. Anyway, that's going to be the actual table, but we were thinking of maybe using one of these. I'm thinking the thin one, but we may need the wide one. It's only a 1/4 inch plywood, and that may need to go under the bed mattress so it'll slide easier. So let's get those up here. Hang on.
We're live. We're live.
All right, so I'm going to try this under the mattress. And this would be stationary, but you know what? I'm not sure that's... Oh, it's caught on my...
Darn.
Yeah.
Not gonna slide?
Well, we don't want this one to slide anyway, but I'm not going to be able to get it in there.
Oh, there you go.
I'm going to sit here, Joe, for a minute.
It's like 103 here today, and here we are, dumb and dumber. Just making our life great, so here we are.
So, I need to bring my tripod down here so we get better framing. Anyway, we also wanted to tell you a little thing we want to do on our YouTube channel. Joe and I, we'll give you our big long history at another time, but in 2002, we bought a campground in Montana. Well, it wasn't a campground. We bought some property that had a store on it and 2 houses. The store has been there since 1926. So this is its 100-year anniversary. And when we bought the store, this is in Swan Lake, Montana, which is near Flathead Lake, about 45 minutes from Glacier on a good day, could be an hour. So really beautiful, high traffic tourism area in the summer. Oh, definitely in the woods.
In the woods.
So when we bought this store, we decided we wanted to put a campground in. There had been permanent trailers parked there, 4 of them, and they had been taken out years before because there was no electricity in, on the property other than at the houses and at the store. So we put in new poles, put in new electrical. We got the okay from the county to put in 8 RV sites, and we put in new water. Anyway, then the next year we put in cabins.
Three cabins.
Had 3 camping cabins.
Nice.
Rustic but really fun. And then a couple years after that we put in 4 yurts. So it was definitely a thriving campground. And that, the reason we even thought of doing that, I'm originally from Montana, Joe's from Philadelphia, but we love to camp, and we thought, oh, how great, we'll put in a campground. Little did we know we would never camp after that because it's just too darn busy, and then when it isn't busy, it's too cold. Yeah. So anyway, we're getting back to that camping lifestyle. And what we thought would be really fun, we have a million stories because we own
millions.
We owned that store and campground
16 years.
For 16 years. So we have lots of stories. And hopefully some of you are friends of ours and you'll know the stories. So please add your take on them or any stories you have. We had travelers from all over the world. So we'll tell you a little story every time we do a video at the end. So you have to stay tuned and watch the whole video. Yeah. Anyway, we're really excited to do that. And please stay with us. I hope you enjoyed. If you got suggestions or questions, comments are really good. That helps the algorithm. I really appreciate it when you subscribe and push the notification so you'll find out every time we do something. We're trying to put something up at least once a week, and maybe at some point we'll get to more than that. I'm still playing around with how to edit the videos.
She's fired!
Yeah, and Joe is still the union worker. I'm the management.
I'm on break right now.
And I think we're going to have to drop his wages. Anyway.
So really, our big goal this year is to get back to Montana, Wyoming. It's going to be a really cool trip. Follow us. Reason being, we were there 16 years. We can show you where to fish, where we camped. Jocelyn was born in Montana, so it's just, and we have lots and lots of stories.
We know where you can camp. We camped once. We were able to get away for 2 nights.
Oh yeah.
I think only one. We get away for different days, but not to camp out. One time we tried to go camping, and instead of the tent, we had an awning. So that didn't work. We had to go all the way back home. Second time we camped, we got all set up. I didn't want to camp out in a tent. I was just nervous about where we were.
I didn't care. It was like, come on. I slept in the tent, and guess what?
We were right on the edge of the Mission Wilderness area. And I didn't want to, so I camped in our car. We had a Toyota Sequoia, which is really big, had plenty of room. Got up the next morning. We were right in the middle of a huge huckleberry patch. And if you don't know what huckleberries are, look it up. They are the #1 food for bears. And that area has lots of black bears and lots of grizzly bears. So anyway, that was our camping experience there.
We had an old timer tell us, I was like, hey man, we found this really cool spot to camp. Here's Joe. I've been living in Montana 70 years, and I seen the biggest black bear I ever seen up there. I was like, oh, thanks for telling me. Jesus.
I thought it was a grizzly he saw.
Was it, Mike?
Maybe it's
Mike?
I don't know. It was a big bear. I don't want to get up close and personal to any bear.
But we will be going back there on a return trip. We got the van now.
So you got to watch
right
for
on
it.
the creek.
Yeah.
Brownies everywhere down there.
Yeah, you got to, and we have more bear stories too. Trust me, we had lots of bears in the campground. So talk to you soon. Thank you again.
Thanks, guys.
And we'll see you soon.